Welcome to Grinnell College!
Hi, I'm AILSA. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan.
Right now we're in the JRC Grill, which is a great place to hang out and to get snacks and meals.
And right now, if you look above us, those are a bunch of flags we have, and they are representative of our diverse student body. So we have flags for all the students from different countries.
My favorite part of Grinnell is the loges. They're covered walkways and they're all over campus, especially in front of all three of our dorm halls. We have North, which is where I am, East, and South. They each have their own personalities, and you can choose once you get here.
Hi, right now we're standing on North Campus. Right behind us is Gates Tower and Rawson Tower. I live in Gates Hall this year. I've lived on North Campus for both of my years because I really like the loud community and tight-knit hallmates. My first year I lived on Norris 4th. Norris is the first year only dorm, and Norris 4th is actually the women's only floor in the first year only dorm. I had such a great experience meeting people who are going through the exact same experience I did, and I met some of my best friends on campus living on that floor.
So behind us is Norris Hall. It's the only all first year dorm on campus. So everyone in Norris is just really wanting to make friends, and it just becomes such a fun community.
I actually lived in Norris my first year, and most of the friends that I'm still friends with I made during my time in Norris. It's just great because you're all fresh from high school, figuring out this college thing together, and it's a really great way to make friends your first year.
Dorms aren't your style? Well, as early as your second year, you can apply to live in one of our project houses. Right here, we have the language houses.
And that French house, German house, Russian house, Chinese house, and Spanish house across the street. And I actually lived in Russian house the summer after my first year. I was living on campus, and I got to live in an apartment with my friends, and I didn't even speak Russian. But during the school year, all you have to do is speak the language of the house. You can be a native speaker of the language, or you can be a major of the language or not. You just have to be willing to speak the language in that house and be willing to organize some events during the school year to bring the speakers of the language on campus closer together.
And project houses have their own applications, but after that they function exactly the same as dorms, and each project house has its own student house coordinator.
So behind us are many different athletic fields. Right here we have the football field, and beyond that is the outdoor track, the baseball field, and beyond those is our beautiful golf course, which makes for the perfect place to go walking with friends, go stargazing at night. So really just a lot of amazing spaces.
And speaking of stargazing at night, in the midst of all these athletic fields is our observatory. Yes, the students can go there and use it for free to stargaze. Also, physics courses do use this as well, so it's another great opportunity at Grinnell.
Hi, I run track.
And I do not.
And this is our field house. The track and field team practices here, the tennis team practices here in the colder months, as well as the baseball, softball teams, golf, so it's really a multi-use space.
And here's Mac Field. This is the largest green space on campus, and this is where we hold our Ultimate Frisbee tournaments.
This is also where South Asians play Holi every spring, and underneath the Mac Field lies the geothermal system, which kind of sources power for the new buildings, the HSSC, the new admissions building.
Hello everyone, so right now we are in the main area of the Grinnell Dining Hall. A lot of people choose to eat in here. It's kind of a low hour right now, so there's only a few. It's usually a lot louder. And some of the perks of eating here is there's an outdoor space that you can eat in, as well as like a beautiful view over Mac Field, so this is definitely one of my favorite places to eat. Okay everyone, so this is one of my favorite things that we have here at Grinnell because I've never ever seen anything like it at another school. This is the Grinnell swing set, and how we got this swing set is kind of a fun story. So every semester here at Grinnell we get to submit student initiatives, so things that students want to happen on campus, like our swing set, like Cocoa Puffs in the dining hall, renaming buildings. All of those things can be accomplished through student initiatives, and they're submitted every semester. We vote on them, and it's a real representation of self-gov here at Grinnell. Okay everyone, so right now I'm on the HSSC courtyard. So this is the giant space we have outside of our Humanities and Social Science Center. So a few cool things about this space is it provides a really awesome outdoor area for students to be able to study, be able to get a little bit of fresh air while you're trying to do your work. Another really cool thing about it is we have these blackboards out here, and I personally have had professors be like, it's a nice day, let's go have class outside, and like these blackboards make it so much easier. There's a lot of different types of sitting areas, and another cool thing is that even if it's rainy or a little chilly, we have these cool bubbles that you can sit in and still be able to do your work outside.
Go. Hi, my name's Maya, and I'm from New York City, and something that I really like about Grinnell is the number of study spaces that we have here. So right now I'm in Burling Library, and you can see that there are different kinds of study spaces. We have bean bags, which I'm sitting on right now, and cubicles and couches. We even have a standing bike. And so it's really great to be able to have so many opportunities and so many different spaces that you can study in, especially when you want a change of pace between one and the other. And so, yeah. And right now we are standing outside of the Bucksbaum Art Center, and you can see that we have these outdoor tables and chairs, and so it's a really great place for students to study when it's nice outside, like today. And I've even had classes out here. My Intro to Acting class took place out here a few times.
I am currently in one of the music practice rooms, and over here you can have private music lessons. You can also have voice lessons for credits. I like this space because you can practice the piano, as you can see, or you can practice other instruments as well, so it's really cool.